Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Shayla. Thank you so much for joining me. Today I have another haul video for you guys. I'm really excited to get into this one. There's a lot of really great books in here, some fun little embellishments, and even a cool little gadget. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for joining me today. Today, as I said before, I have another great haul video for you guys. This is definitely just a thrift haul, just for junk journaling supplies, and there's actually a little bit of things in here for other crafts too, so I'm really excited to show you what I have picked up in the past week or so and get these things put away because they just sit on the floor until I record. So I'm excited. Up first, I just put a few items up here. These are kind of some of my bigger items. I did talk about having some books, so I'll show those to you as well. So let's just jump into it. And I'm just going to go from top to bottom. Of course, as always, if I can remember when I bought it, how much it was, I will definitely let you guys know. But yeah, so I got this fun really book. This is a Miro book, which is an artist, and it is definitely in another language. I'm going to say French, but I thought it was so awesome. So it just has a lot of Miro's works in here, and I'll show you. And hopefully my microphone won't pick it up, but I'm actually recording this on 4th of July. So if you're watching this, happy belated 4th of July. But yes, there's all these great little images in here. Very artsy, super cute though. I'm trying to see, we actually have a print in one of our bathrooms, and it's a Miro print. I was just seeing if maybe it was in here. I don't know if this has all of the works of Miro or not. I didn't see it in that one, but still, that's a cute little book. This will be great for like imagery purposes, so I'm really excited for that. Up next, this one I was very excited for. So this is a Daphne's Diary. If you're not familiar, Daphne's Diary is, I believe, UK based. So we don't get these here, at least where I am in Texas. I think you have to order it online. It's very expensive, and this was $1, which is so very exciting. It does say US, so maybe at one point they were selling these somewhere. I don't know if they sell them somewhere or not, but I can't find them anywhere. So I was very, very excited. This is from 2021, but this magazine is just known for its awesome like imagery. I mean, every single page is just absolutely gorgeous and can be used, you know, for all sorts of different junk journaling. There's just a lot of paper goodies in here. A lot of little things that you can fussy cut. You know, there's cute text as well. There's even like crafts in here. I think there's cooking and gardening. Like, see, that's a recipe. But see how cute it is? It's so awesome. So I'm definitely going to comb through this, you know, a little bit more. And if sometimes, you know, if you find really great books or magazines you don't necessarily want to cut up, you can always photocopy it. If you're just using it for personal use, that's completely fine. I would say otherwise, you know, you can't like sell it because obviously that's copyright, but there's still some like really great, look at that craft. Just super cute. And this is something you can cut out. They have just cute little images. And then they also have, let's see, look at that. That's tags that you can cut out. And there's the back on it. And there was a spot back here. Where is it? Ooh, those fireworks are going. I think it's somewhere back here. Here we go. Okay, where it's just paper. Look at this. Isn't that so pretty? So this was definitely like a fall type. But you just get like, it's just paper. I just think that's so awesome. They need to make more magazines like this. Just saying. So I picked up that one for $1. That was an absolute steal. I'm so excited to finally have one. This will be hard for me to cut up. Just saying. Okay. Okay, up next, I actually got these two because I thought that they would be good glue booking material. I usually tend to not pick up regular magazines because I just never think about, you know, my glue booking stuff, which I do need to get back into. So maybe that'll be a future video. But these magazines are called Victoria, and they're pretty new. I mean, that one's from 2024. They're both from 2024. And I'm not sure what type of magazine this is. Victoria Events. If this is like a place, maybe. Let's see if we can. Okay, Victoria Magazine. Fun finds, places to go, entrepreneurs to meet. So, okay. So it's just kind of a little collection of things. But I was drawn to it because, let's see if I can find, there were just some really pretty images in here. Look at that. It's very like, you know, home decor. I just thought the pictures were stunning. And look at all these little ones down here. That's another thing when I go to the bins, I need to be a little more open to like looking at, because I always go for the books, but there's always tons of magazines there too. And you know, those are great for collage or glue booking. So I picked this one up just because it had so many great images. There's the little stockings. So there's that one. This one's definitely very like holiday themed, which, you know, that's fair. And then this one is September, October. But look at, still really, really pretty. I mean, that's a whole like page. You could turn that into like a cute little envelope or something. Look at, oh, so cute. So these magazines are great. If you see Victoria magazines, they have good images in them. I guess that's what I learned. Up next, we have the So What skirts. And this is kind of branching into different crafts here, as well as new techniques for wearable art. We'll start with this one. So this one's by Francesca Den Hartog and Carol Ann Camp. And it's 16 simple styles you can make with fabulous fabrics. I definitely have been wanting, I've had an itch. I've been wanting to make my own clothes. I know I'm very far from that, but I was flipping through these and I was like, some of these, you know, I feel like maybe I could do. So, to be continued on that. I'm nowhere near competent on that, but but let's see here. Yeah, it just talks about okay, waistline. And I like that it had pictures in it, so I was just kind of looking through here. Let's see. Like, look at how cute that one is. So adorable. It's almost like an apron, but it shows like pictures of what you're supposed to do, which I definitely need. I'm a very visual learner. You know, I can read something just fine, but if I don't have an example or see it in action, I'm not going to remember it. So, so yes, it has all these great different little non-pattern patterns to make your own skirts. So I got that one. And then the second one I showed you, the new techniques for wearable art. I actually just thought this was kind of cool. Like I said, I've been getting into slow stitching, and This just has like all sorts of funky little things you can do to upcycle your clothing. Let's see if I can maybe bring in a little more. But it talks about like mending things. I mean, look at how cool that is. Granted, this one seems a little more challenging just because there's no like step-by-step pictures, but it's just kind of more so different techniques and not building a whole clothing piece. So I feel like it's slightly more manageable. It talks about, you know, like transferring, like print your own transfers, which is crazy. I actually have some of that, to experiment with. Sequins and beads. Stamped silk scarf. Look at that. That looks like you could just rip it up and put it in a journal. Painting your shoes. I mean, just all sorts of fun, wacky stuff. So I'm excited to kind of look into this one more. This one just might be more of an inspiration book for me, but that's totally fine. Okay, here's the last 3 of my bigger items. So this was actually, I have more than one photo today, but this is my larger one. This is by Marlowe of British Columbia. And that's who this is, Edith and Duncan Murdoch. Great Aunt Edith, whoever donated this. But check it out. Isn't that awesome? I paid $1 for this photo, which I think for how crisp it is, and I love how it's presented. It's absolutely awesome. Look at that. Edith and Duncan. Now everyone gets to know you. So I picked up that one. And then I did get this. This is actually an iron-on transfer, which I'm a little leery about. I mean, it is sealed, but this honestly just feels like paper. So I haven't worked too much with iron-on transfers though, so that could be completely normal. And it says they're watercolor, but they're cats. Look at how cute those are. So super cute. I think this would be really cute on just like a plain white t-shirt. And look at all the other ones they have. I definitely would have been, I would have loved to get that one because obviously my cat is a tortie, so super cute though. So yeah, this was 50 cents, not bad at all. And then the last big thing I have, so this is newsprint. It's just good old newsprint. Oh, there's a face in there. I actually didn't look through it. There's another face. It was only priced at 50 cents, to be fair. Okay. I'm like, I don't want to open it and there's something scary, but... Oh, look at that. Someone was like practicing. Okay, I had to cut that part. There was a naked lady. So I got this newsprint. I'm gonna have to go through it. It seems like all the rest of them are normal, but we're not gonna take any chances. So 50 cents newsprint. All right, there's never a dull moment, apparently, even while on camera. Okay, I put out the rest of the stuff that I have. So we'll go through this and then I'll show you the fun little gadget I got, which I have not tested out yet, so I hope it works. But anyways, let's just start up here. And I'm going to scoot you out just slightly. Oh, wrong way. Okay, so I got this. So I saw this and it said plastic sunflower craft kit. And I was like, what's that? $3. So I did open it. And this is so cute. So these are the things that you use to make beaded pens. Look, it comes with the pens and everything. And some cute little like spacer type beads. So I thought these would be so cute just to make, and maybe when I make a journal, you know, you get like a cute sunflower pen with it. I don't know. So for $3, I thought that'd be a fun craft to try, and you get all the little beads too. Yeah, what a deal. I was definitely not expecting that. It does look like, I don't know if that's like Amazon or something, but Maybe Amazon sells this or something. Some sort of kit though, $3. That was a win. The next thing I got was this little guy. So it says circa 1981, 50 cents. And then it has on the back, made of dextrose. Obviously this isn't, it's plastic. But this is by Topps Chewing Gum. So it's the chewing gum company. I thought that was so fun. But I was actually planning on putting something like a jump ring on here and turning this into a necklace. I thought that would be so cool, and like decorating it. I don't know. Maybe putting some bling on it or something. You know, you see an item and your mind just kind of races. So that was this item for me. Okay, moving on. I've had to have this. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it, but it's little stars and moons. This is just, I guess, like glitter of some sort. But it looks like very flaky. So maybe use this like with resin, is going to be my guess. But it's super cute. You could even use this for like shaker cards. Very adorable. And that was $1. Don't know if I said that. I do have some fabric. We'll go over that in just a second. I did get this cute notepad because I couldn't resist. It was 25 cents. If you know me, I'm always having some sort of cat thing in my haul. It's just undeniable at this point. So I had to take this little guy home. All right, onward to fabric. So the fabrics, I think were mostly $1. I think this was the only one that was 50 cents. So I'll just show them to you. And again, with the cat things, I'm sick, I know. I say that because if you didn't watch my last video, it was my craft room tour. And there's just like cat things in abundance. So I do have a cat though, but you know, it's kind of like you just naturally collect cat things. It's a thing for me. But I just thought this was so cute. It's very storybook, giving storybook kittens with random little letters. And it's a good little chunk of fabric. I'm at the point now where I get fabric for journals, but I also get fabric that I feel like I could use in sewing. Because like I said, I'm trying to get into that. Here's the next one. Look at how cute that is. A little more realistic, but so super adorable. This one is a little weird, but super cute. And then this one is smaller, but this one was 50 cents. But I just love the little sunflowers and the bees. And I guess maybe I should tell you if, I don't think this one had a, oh no, it does. In case you want to try and look it up yourself. Well, this one's 2006 RJR Fabrics for that one. Because some people like to, you know, see if they can hunt it down themselves. And this one doesn't have it, so I can't tell you that one. But this one is, I'm guessing it's Fabrics of Soho. And that's all it has. So, Fabrics of Soho. The next one here is Riley Blake Designs. And that's the pattern in cream. But look at how cute that is. It's kind of giving Secret Garden vibes, which I'm totally here for. Or courtyard, I don't know, French courtyard vibes or something. But it's very cute. I like how neutral it is as well. And then this one I was very excited to find. There's actually two in here. I'll pull the second one out in a second. So this one is a bunch of maps. Super, super cool. And I believe this is a Tim Holtz fabric. I can't verify because it's not on here, but I think that's Tim Holtz, you know, the number in red bat. Isn't that so cool? $1. $1 for this. I was so excited. Granted, it's not like a full yard or anything, but still, you know, I don't really, for me, if I want Tim Holtz fabric, I have to order it. I don't have a store near me that would like carry something like that, so. And then this one I also think is a Tim Holtz. I'm a little more confident in this one, to be honest. Look at how cool that is. And it has right here, eggs and nest, and I'm guessing that's supposed to be TH. But way, way super cool. So I was so excited to find those two. That was definitely a treat. And then I have a few just like cutesy other ones. I have this key one, and this one is by Riley Blake Designs. Okay, apparently I like her as well. And this is Bloom and Grow. Oh, by Simple Simon and Company. But very cute. That would be good with so many different journals. And then these are kind of like little scrap pieces. These are more, I had gotten these more for using for sewing or applique. So I picked out this little scrap piece. It's just one long strip. It's very 80s. It's super fun. I don't know what I'll do with it. And I picked out this one as well with the little hippos. Again, I just was drawn to the colors. I really liked the colors. It's very summery and fun. And then this one I just really liked. I love dragonflies. I actually, the other day at work, there was a dragonfly on the ground. And so I put my finger down, and it crawled on my finger, and I got to release it outside. So I was very excited about that. Okay, moving on. So the next item I have are these cute little bags. I actually just got these for packaging whenever I do a show. I could put like maybe some cute little handmade things in here or my thank you gift. But these were 10 cents each. They're so cute. And I think there's 10 of these. I think I got 10. Very cute though. So that's like $1. Up next, I got these cute little wooden spools. These are just, I guess, for crafting. They were 50 cents. But I've been wanting to make little bobbin necklaces out of some, you know, bobbins. And I do have some older bobbins, but they weren't working because the hole was too big. So I'm hoping these might be smaller enough to where what I want to fit through there won't fall out, if that makes sense. So I thought these would be really cute, and they're a good kind of size, like as a pendant. And I was planning on putting like a tassel at the bottom and kind of wrapping these. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But this is so super cute. It's been on my list. This one was a fun, weird one. So it was actually opened, and looking on the back, it looks like I'm missing one of the molds, but I think it's so you can have like 3 different types of molds. You don't have to have like all 3 to make one, but these are actually resin molds to make pens. So you put your pen in here, and then I guess this just kind of sits in here. And you pour your resin in with your little, you know, extra things that you want like inside of your pen. And then you just let it dry and sand it. I mean, I figure that seems pretty simple. In theory, it seems simple. But if I ever get around to it, this would be a fun little project to do. So I got that one. And at 50 cents, that's a good deal. The next couple of things I got are just kind of random. This one is actually, it was 50 cents. It's a Tim Holtz Alterations embossing folder, but I love the wings. I've never seen, I guess, him have a wings one. So I thought this would be super cute to do something with. Don't know what I'll do, but this would be cute for like a Valentine's Day thing. Okay. And I got these. These were so awesome. These were, I think I paid 50 cents for each of these because of how vintage they are. But so cute. They don't have a date on them, but they are very old. Martha Vance from Bertha. But look at how gorgeous she is. And this is embossed. So super pretty. I just might honestly hang on to these. So, and then here's this one. He's so cute. And again, it has this like really cute little poem on here. And then it says Miss Evelyn Vance from Mabel B. So these were both to Martha, right? Oh no. This is Evelyn Vance. This is Martha Vance. Interesting. Maybe they were like sisters. I'm not sure. Interesting story. Okay. And then this one I got for 25 cents. These are just some cute little appliques. I've started like hand sewing on like appliques and patches to things. So I just got these to kind of like fill in some gaps. I thought those were cute. And then these I'm very excited about. So let me zoom you in here. All right. So I got these. These are fabulous. I paid 50 cents each and I think it was totally worth it. I mean, look at that. Look at how crisp that image is. And you know, this one, I don't know how old it is, but it's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, there's a line right here. And then look at this cat one. And I thought that one was so cool because it's on a, like, it's an old postcard, photo postcard. So who knows how old that one is. And then look at this one. Isn't she just so pretty? I like to think that maybe that was her garden. She's like super proud. So awesome. And then these, these are they're small. So they are, let's see. They're about 2 inches wide by 4.5 inches long. And they're just like miniature cabinet cards. So I thought these were so great. So we have her. Look, she has a little pink tinge. Her cheeks were. There's this one. Number 1926. There's this one. She's so cute. Look at her little boots. Look at the baby's eyes. And that was number 17747. 4 Pharaoh types taken and finished in 5 minutes. Tailors received first premiums at the Chester County Fairs for the years of 1867, 1868, 1869, and 1870. Also the first premium at the late Oxford Fair. Well, that's cool. Here's this one with these 2 girls. She looks like she's not very happy to be there. And I thought this was cool. Like, I wonder if they just sent them like this. Oh, wait. Oh, that one doesn't have it. But this is the next one. They were stuck together. And I wonder, like, is that the Bible maybe? Or who knows? But yeah, it looks like, I'm like, did they just, this is bank check? I have no idea. 2 sets. Maybe they just sent them like that. Not in a package or anything. Okay, here's this one. I absolutely loved this one. How there's just like no background and he kind of like blends in. Look at that. That's so cool. And then we have these last 2. So we have her with her big bow right there. And then we have him. Looks like he got a little burnt. And then, yeah, that one also has the stamp. So I don't know if they just send them like this, but crazy stuff. So I thought those were so super cool. I had to show you all that. Okay, so the last thing I wanted to show you is this fun little gadget that I got. And I hope it's all in here. It is a recycled paper beads tool. And it was $3. I honestly didn't check it. I just kind of got so excited. I just put it in my basket. But let's see. Hopefully it's in here. Okay, there's some paper, it looks like. And that's not in English, but maybe it's instructions. Okay, here's some instructions. And there's actually like a newspaper in here, which is crazy. I guess they're making newspaper beads. What else is in here? Oh, okay. Okay, there's some glue. This glue definitely is crunchy, so we probably won't use that. There is some like little screw things in here. So who knows what that's all about. There's some string. I'm guessing that's for making your own, like they're just kind of giving you everything to make. And then, someone was trying to make them out of newspaper like that. That's so fun. So I think that's what that is down there. I'll just leave that down there. But, okay, so here is, let me see, does this look like, so it goes like this. Yeah, that's how it is. Oh, and then, wait, what is this for? I should probably read the instructions, but I think it'll work. It looks like it'll work. That's so exciting. Oh, we're gonna have to do a video on this one. Maybe we'll do like a tutorial on how to do this. But yes, thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you sticking around to the end. Hopefully this wasn't forever. Thanks so much for watching and supporting my channel. It means the world to me. If you did like this video, please give it a like. And of course, hit that subscribe button so you know when my next videos come out. But with that, I will leave you to it. I hope you have a wonderful day. And remember to always stay crafty. Bye.